Hello everyone, it is day 47 of Lifeteams. This is video blog update number 3. I have just upgraded the computer NIS, so the picture might look very awesome now. Or at least goes with the camera. So as you guys may all know, I have $22.80 left for the remainder that I have to pay for Lifeteams, and I'm also going to be I'm in the midst of starting to get together and gathering a database of people who will come alongside me in ministry in the future. And I'm currently and on the completion of Lifeteams, I have a position at Youth for Christ, and so I need to start raising support anyways. So I want to leave Lifeteams with that support already raised. That's my general goal. Anyways, what has God been teaching me in this last week? Well, I don't know. You guys already know that I'm running Bible study, and how. But yeah, I always used to think that they were two separate times. There's time for God, and then there's time for everything else, like homework or playing video games or doing all these other things. And I never saw them as I'll explain in a second. I always saw homework as an obligation, as something I had to do, and not as I have to. Rob, one of the teachers here, has told me this. He tells me to approach things as an opportunity instead asking like, God, what do you have in here for me, and like, Lord, what can you teach me in the assignments, because that's how they set them up. There's an opportunity to learn and grow. They're not just given to us so that we have stuff to do all the time. Instead of saying like, oh crap, I have this assignment due to hand in, and it's due tomorrow, and it's already 3 in the morning. Just for a side note, this has already happened. And how am I going to learn if I do it that way, right? Anyways, this goes into doing everything as though doing it unto the Lord, or doing everything as though you're doing it for God, which I'm finally understanding what that means. In that sense, I'm talking about, like, for example, the Bible study. I want to go into Bible study thinking that I want to give out a desire and not out of spite, in the sense that I have an assignment, and I think that if I take time away from the assignment and I just go spend time with God, then I'm doing two different things, but really they're one and the same. It's having a seamless spirituality, as I'm learning here. Anyways, in 2 Corinthians 9, verse 7, it says, "You must each decide in your heart how much to give, and don't give reluctantly in response to pressure, for God loves a person who gives cheerfully." Now, everyone thinks of this as in giving money out, and God has been teaching me this week also in the form of time. I don't want to give God my time if I'm giving out of spite, if I am reluctantly giving God my time. Instead, I want to give cheerfully. I want to desire to want to go to God. I want to just seek that out. But yeah, those are the things I've been learning. Also, we're going to Nehemiah Valley in a bit, so we're doing prep, but I'll explain that in a future video. Anyways, thanks for viewing this. Hopefully I get this posted tomorrow, as our internet really sucks here and it doesn't really work as well. If you have any questions, post in the comments above here, and I will be sure to answer them. I'm also hopefully going to post another assignment I did. It was called letter from God, and it talks about God's heart for the unbelieving world and his perspective on writing. So I'll post that hopefully as soon as I get it back and go through it and all the errors that I have and stuff like that. Anyways, thanks for viewing. Later. No.